Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. So this is a spot that I've been reluctant to fish lately because I've been watching friends fish here lately, and all this spot has been producing is gaff top. But this spot is where we're going to fish tonight. Let's see what I produce. I brought two 12-footers out here. They're not my bait runners. They're the 12-footers I was using for the longest. We're going to be using steel leader, big baits, only big baits to start with 10 octopus style hooks here. Yeah, you're right. 3 ounces of lead, 80-pound braid. Same thing over here. Same thing. We're going to see if we can pull up a shark, a gar, or something bigger than a normal monster gaff top, but it will be what it will be. Oh, mercy. I've got both my baits out there, and it looks like my first bait might be getting a hit. It's very subtle. It could just be it drifting in the current, because current is strong here. This is kind of a deep hole. We're in the anchorage. Someone asked me, what do you mean by anchorage? It's where all the boats anchor. Yeah, that might be a hit. It might be something small pecking at that big bait. Now I'm really getting a bite on that first rod. I think I'm going to see a lot of these little bites because I'm using these big baits with big hooks. I'm not going to be catching all these little gaff top that might be here. We're looking for a big gar that's cruising in and around this area, because they must be, they have to be. I'll take a big catfish. Oh, we got a bite here on the second rod that I put out. I'll take a big blue or whatever, but I'm thinking that shark and gar are first on the table. Here we go. It's getting more of a pronounced bite. It's giving me a slack line. Let me deal with that. Yeah, highly likely those were little fish, those first bites there. Oh, yep, this is something right here. Oh, may have been nothing. I think we just took it away from a little fish. Let's see if we got a hook up. This is a little gaff top for sure. Yep, I took it right away from him. I've already put that bait back out there on that further rod. It's already getting a bite. This is the problem with fishing a lot of spots down here on the river in summer, late summer. It's just, the river is just full of gaff top, and that's not the most desirable catfish in the river. Definitely not a desirable fish for YouTube as well. Nobody wants to watch you just catch gaff tops all day. It's just a step above catching hardheads all day. So the reason why we're here at a spot that is more than likely going to have nothing but gaff tops is because on my side of the river at this time of day, you can only get to these spots over here, shallow spots. That didn't make sense, but basically, if you want to get freshwater cats down here out of the river, you got to go to the deepest spot you can, and I cannot get to the deepest spots right now. Across the river I can get to deeper spots, but the ferry is already down. I wasn't able to get out this morning and fish like I'd planned on. So here we are on this side of the river fishing these spots that are likely just going to be gaff top, but this is a shallower spot. It's not super deep, it's not super shallow either, but it's warmer. Since it's warmer over here where we're fishing, this water is, it's more likely to have alligator gar because they like that water temp, that hotter water temp. Bull shark could be very likely here, and definitely gaff top. There is that outside chance of getting something like a blue cat, a channel cat, or a hardhead. Channel cat would be higher up above the blue cat, the chances of getting that. We're getting hits from something, but it's because I'm being stubborn and just throwing big hooks with big baits. That's why we're just going to see a bunch of bites before we actually get a fish. Oh, that was a little serious bit of a jerk, but I doubt you're anything of a serious size. Oh, Yes. I thought we were going to have to stop being stubborn and drop our hook size down on at least one of these rods. I don't feel this fish fighting yet, and he's gotten a lot lighter, but I think he's still here. Yeah, I was thinking we could at least make this a one fish video or something like that if we drop our hook size down. Do we still have a fish here? Ah, son of a, dang it. We are still here. We are still being stubborn. Big baits, big hooks. Just put both baits back out. We're already getting a bite over here. It is 3 minutes after 8 o'clock now. I think I'll give it till maybe 8:30. Might change my mind and go to 9. Definitely no shortage of bites out here tonight. Like I said before, if we downsized the baits and the hooks, we'd be hauling up one gaff top after another. And my goal is to not do that. My goal is to get something massive out of here. Now both rods are getting bites. There's a lot of mosquitoes because I'm running lights to make this video. What's going on here? Look at this, crazy, just bang, 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 bang. Woo! Oh! 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 They're both going. Both going to Gaffy Town is where they're going. Look at this one going. Which one's gonna get serious first, huh? Man, these mosquitoes, they're just all over the place. They're not really eating me alive yet. It's just the sight of them all kind of is unnerving. Finally. Yes, and I feel a fish fighting back. Oh, this has been a tedious session, but not long. Ooh, what is fighting me here? It's going all over the place. Beaver tailing right here in front of me. Oh, it's just a gaff top that is big enough for a 10-aught. And it's not the biggest gaff top either, but at least he didn't swallow it. We're still getting a bite on the other rod as well. That's what it's like. Some of these spots in summer down here. This fish doesn't even weigh a pound, I bet. Oh, moly! Whoa! Please be on. Yes. Ooh, it is just after 8:32. Oh, he's already way out there beaver tailing. I think this is a cat. And I don't think it is a gaff top. Beaver tailing again, broke the water. I think a lot of people would have left a long time ago, especially because of the mosquitoes, but yeah, they would have, just because of all the gaff tops. I almost did. Let me tell you, I almost left without a video. This might be the fish that we leave on too, because these, it's not just the mosquitoes. It's very buggy right now. Come on, we gotta go down here to meet this fish, whatever it is. Oh my goodness, yeah, it just got super buggy all of a sudden, all over me. That's a little blue cat. Oh my goodness. The bugs. the bugs, people. It's not mosquitoes either. They're like mayflies or something like that. Some kind of fly like that. We got the tide going out, so it's exposing these rocks. The rocks that I'm standing on are very slippery. He's not a very big fish, but let me get him. And we got him. Yeah, you're right. Whew. We got a blue cat. Still got the bait hanging out in his mouth. I threw out like, let me see if I can get it out. Look at that. That's what we caught him on. And that 10-aught just popped right out. Yeah, you're right. Not very big, but he's not a gaff top. So yeah, you're right. Nice. Maybe about 8 pounds. 6 to 8, something like that. 6 to 8 pounds. All right. Look at that. It's Craig's favorite animal. Here he goes. There's a little canoe over here. It's Devin, one of my fans, local, came over. They were fishing further down. I think we could hear them in the video at some point down there. I don't think this is a gaff top. I mean, it could be a really big gaff top, Devin, but
He's not like shooting side to side, though, like they usually do.
what'd you say?
Usually a gaff top will shoot side to side.
I think this is going to be a blue cat about the same size as the last blue cat.
Perfect eater.
He's a little bigger than that one, but about the same size, within the range. Yeah, somewhere near about the same size as the one we just kicked off and let go. Clean though, no battle scars. Here you go. I'll just pop them over there. Yeah, you're right, guys. There are still freshwater cats here. You just gotta suffer through a lot of gaff tops before you start getting into them. And the whole reason for that is because the river is really low. It's warm, the salt water is backing up into it, turning it green, and that invites a lot of species like that to come in here really thick. Now, once we get through 1 or 2 good cold fronts here in fall, all those gaff tops will leave, and we'll be back just catching freshwater cats here and other things. So even Devin and his friends in the canoe were suffering through gaff tops out here this afternoon, and they've headed home. And now I'm headed home. So thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I will see you next time.